Hello, thanks for watching our first quality video of 2017. As you know, Kindred has identified 5 pillars of clinical excellence that are essential for delivering the best outcomes for our patients. Today's video is about compassion. You're probably thinking compassion should be a given in healthcare. But in our own lives as patients or caregivers, we've all had a healthcare encounter that left us cold. People were curt or dismissive. It felt like no one was listening, or like nobody really cared. At Kindred, compassion means no one feels that way about our care. Kindred has a long history of caring for America's frailest, most vulnerable citizens of all ages. Kindred must lead the nation in compassion, not follow. It's who we are as providers and as a company.
When I think about the caregivers that we have out there, the 100+ thousand caregivers that we have out across the country, for the most part, they're doing it because they care deeply and compassionately about the kinds of patients that we're serving, about trying to put their hands on people who need their loving care and give of themselves in a way that I think is just one of the great things that happens here at Kindred.
Compassionate caregivers do several things really well. They listen actively when patients and families are speaking. They make eye contact. They avoid jargon that patients don't really understand. They respect our patients' privacy and comfort as they come and go from their rooms or homes. And they acknowledge pain and suffering when they detect it. When it comes to compassion and empathy, it's safe to say that our teammates in the hospice division lead the way.
Our hospice clinicians are very special. You can tell the compassion, you can feel the caring. They don't mind talking. They spend a lot of time with their patients. They're always trying to find a way to help the patient as well as the family.
Compassion and empathy aren't only good for patients. They're good for us and our company as well. Patients observe how we treat each other, and when they see divisive or rude behavior, they write about it in their surveys, and they tell us about it online. And research has begun to show that organizations that support and reward compassionate behaviors have better ratings and a higher likelihood of being recommended.
Do I care what happened to your child? Do I care what kind of a load you have today? Do I care that you just had a very difficult encounter? That has to spill over to the patients.
Kindred's leadership will continue to find ways to foster, develop, and reward compassionate caregiving. It's an essential component of our mission to deliver the highest quality care. It's also the right thing to do for our patients, for each other, and for our company.
One of the best things I can do for any patient that I'm working with is to take the time to understand where they're coming from and where they've been. If I can show them that I care about them, and I can show them that I'm going to stop long enough to understand who they are as a human being, they will move mountains